From a secret that everyone missed to an item that is gonna change Fortnite forever, these are 27 things you never noticed in Season 4. A mysterious new location has appeared on the island known as Grim Gables, and it has an incredible secret hiding inside. Players are actually dropping here to get a glimpse of Fortnite's next crossover. There's a grandfather clock in the house that was designed specifically for this POI, and while it looks like any other clock, people think this is teasing a Stranger Things crossover for Halloween. I wasn't convinced until players pointed out that the clock was actually upside down, with the 12 on the bottom and 6 at the top. It is possible that Vecna might actually show up for Fortnitemares, but I am not holding my breath. And with the start of the season, we were able to find the lonely henchmen around the island. They're all celebrating and having fun together, with the 7 guard watching from a distance. Well, it looks like she built up the courage to join them, and you can find the gang of 5 over at Rocky Reels. But did you know that someone else made an unexpected return? During the new Bites challenges, there's a secret message from the Nothing, and if you progress far enough in the quest, you are knighted as a warrior of the last reality, hinting at the return of the Cube Queen and the Sideways. So it looks like they weren't stopped after all. And for a secret that went completely unnoticed, it turns out that Fortnite updated the porta bunkers this week. Now when you throw it down, you can actually spot your custom banner on the walls, so you know exactly who the bunker belongs to. And you might also come across one of the coolest things from the update, a change to cash registers. There's now a chance you can find a glowing register with more gold inside, and in Team Rumble, they have a 100% spawn rate. One of Fortnite's most insane skins is around the corner, and it was actually designed by an artist in the community. But that's not even the craziest part. Say hello to Sinister Glare, who has a hand for a face and is reactive to eliminations. Every time you get a kill, he snaps his fingers, and I'm talking about the ones on his head, not his actual fingers. It's a little confusing, I know. Although a cosmetic that was absolutely free was the Dippy mode, which released during Rainbow Royale. Let me tell you, everyone loved the dip because you could just fall to the floor, and it was super overpowered. But sadly, Epic secretly nerfed it in this week's update, and now it takes a lot longer to fall. One of the most exciting parts of Fortnitemares this year isn't going to be the map changes or the upcoming skins. It is a lot more simpler than that. There's a new zombie version of chickens in the files, and they'll be arriving alongside the classic jump scare zombies that have terrified us over the years. And thanks to a secret item shop tab, we have now learned about Fortnite's next Marvel skin. It turns out that X-23 is actually coming to the game in just a few days, and if you don't recognize her from the comics, she was one of the main characters in the Logan movie. She's set to arrive on October 8th at 8 p.m. EST and might be released alongside the Adamantium Claws pickaxe, which was given out early to Zero War owners, and this was pretty unexpected, but hey, I'll take it. But there's a weird secret that nobody has spotted, and it involves bounty boards. For years, these things have been unbreakable because of their importance, yet for some reason, you can now go up to a bounty board and break it, and I have no idea if this is a bug or a feature. Something that definitely was intended to blow our minds is the new Octane vehicle. It has the exact same physics and moves as the original car from Rocket League, and even uses boosters to refuel. But there is one thing missing, the actual ball. Even though Fortnite didn't add this, it hasn't stopped creative builders from doing it themselves. I'm not joking, you could play Rocket League in creative with the ball device that has already existed for years, and some maps like this one by Glitch King are super fun. Speaking of glitches, there's currently a way to win every single match. It's ridiculous. If you hire an NPC and then fire them right before you die, you won't be allowed to return to the lobby. Instead, you can watch the game play out. When the winner is revealed, you share the victory royale with them, so enjoy your free crowns while you can get them. Maybe you want to earn a win for yourself, and you're gonna need the right equipment, and luckily, 2 new items are releasing next week. The explosive goo gun was first spotted in the Season 4 trailer and has since been added to the files, meaning it'll probably drop any day now. People have already been able to get their hands on it, showing just how overpowered it's gonna be. The same goes for the throwable launch pad. They are finally gonna take up inventory space instead of a trap slot, and you'll be able to throw them down anywhere without having to build. But for a more wholesome secret, there's an Easter egg over at Rave Cave which involves Meowskulls. If you talk to her NPC, she's got some pretty cool lines, but of course the question on everyone's mind is, what happens if you approach her as the cat skins? Equip Meowskulls and head over to the NPC and she'll say, "Don't worry, big bro, I always land on my feet," confirming that she's Meowskulls' sister. If you decide to talk to her as Kit, then she says, "Your dad said I could show you how to kickflip if you finish your homework," so safe to say, she is the cool aunt. But for a secret that could actually help you in-game involves the hot air balloons. As you take the zipline up, try to land on top of the balloon instead of the platform below it, and then jump into the hole and you'll be sent way higher than before. It's easily one of the best rotation strats out there. And even though Fortnite's been releasing patch notes more, they're still missing crucial details that you gotta know. With the latest update, 2 new locations were added to the map, and they're insanely useful because they have vaults inside. Outside of Chrome Crossroads, you can enter this balloon and find a 2-key vault that is themed around the ice cream store. There's another one near Rocky Reels 2 that's movie themed with green screens and everything like that. And where there's movies, there are celebrities, and we're about to get a ton of those in the item shop soon. soon. Finally, after over a year of waiting, some of the most anticipated Icon Series skins are returning. Ariana has just made a return, and we're also going to see J Balvin and Silk Sonic over the next few weeks, as well as Marshmello. They might be added to celebrate the Aya Nakamura Soundwave series, which is already in game right now with the special emote. I just have a feeling we're probably not going to see Travis though. But there's a confusing secret happening with a Paradigm right now. There's a chance that you load into a match and come across a bot that's wearing a broken outfit. They are dressed as Paradigm, but have a helmet over her normal clothes, and the more I look at it, the stranger it seems. Even though we've gotten so many teasers for Fortnitemares, there's important information you have to know before it starts on October 18th. We've seen a new skin tease that looks like a futuristic Marauder, as well as the leaked concept Royale outfits. We're also getting the return of Horde Rush, but with zero build, and it even says that cube monsters and the sideways items will come back. I'm just terrified of the idea of Chrome caretakers alongside the zombie chickens. Well, on top of the Chrome, there's been a question that surprisingly no one's been asking. Llamas have been able to run away for a very long time, but I don't think anyone expected them to escape through Chrome walls. Yeah, Fortnite has such an attention to detail that they actually got this to work. And it turns out it's not even Season 4's greatest secret. If you look at the Herald's orb while she's idle, you can see a vision of the reality tree. But once you zoom in, you'll notice some odd details, like a Chrome staircase and even speakers around a person. This could be foreshadowing an upcoming concert or something to do with the mysterious villain. It is codenamed the Nothing Tree in the files, and right now we are at stage 2, so clearly there's a lot more to come. So while we wait for Chrome to take over the tree, it has already destroyed another location. Over at Sunflower Saplings, there is practically nothing left, as the area has been covered in hexagons. Even though it's spreading, we won't be able to take part in the fun. This is because Epic Games has disabled Chrome blobs from competitive mode, so is anyone else getting the feeling like this has happened before? With the Fortnitemares skins getting a ton of attention, nobody has noticed that another item shop skin was designed by a fan. There's an upcoming bundle that features this Zadie skin. It has an unmasked variant, and this was originally a concept by Yemical. And a secret that has me scratching my head is a theory that this season is a reference to SpongeBob. Some people have pointed out that Chrome was also in a very famous episode where it takes over everything, and of course Squidward says his classic line, I mean, come on, that can't be a coincidence. And even though Chapter 3 is only 10 months old, the map has changed so much that only 2 POIs have been left standing. Rocky Reels and Chonkers Speedway are both the exact same as they were in Season 1, and everything else has been reworked or completely destroyed. For those who love map changes, this is proof that Chapter 3 has been one of the best. But I will say, sometimes you don't even notice it. A crossover that has concrete evidence is Luke Skywalker, who'll be arriving later this season. He has his own mythic, a back-to-tank Easter egg, and a lot more, so we're just waiting to see him arrive in game any day now. He'll be joined by flying animals who are apparently gonna be rideable, and honestly, I just want to see a Colombo with wings. That would be insane. Hope you guys enjoyed those secrets. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.